Hey y'all, it is the moment that you've all been waiting for, or maybe the moment that just I've been waiting for. In any case, a highly anticipated moment for the channel. We're posting that first Etsy item, the dopamine themed piece of wall art, and so let's discuss the process. This video is more of a progress report or an announcement as compared to my last two videos where I explored the effects of desiccant and I fiddled around with the time-lapse equipment that I had. But still a very important and kind of pivotal moment for the channel because now we'll actually be able to recoup some of our investment, or we'll at least have the potential to do so. Of course, people still have to see the value in the piece that I'm posting, and it kind of has to match up with their interests so that, you know, they make the decision to actually purchase it. But all that being said, I'm really excited for this portion of the channel. Hopefully relieves a little bit of that tension because, wow, we were we were just going down. We were further and further negative. So maybe we can salvage some of that. And I will be linking my Etsy store to the video description. So if you'd like to support the channel more than watching, subscribing, and liking the videos. So if that aligns with you, welcome to check it out. And speaking of liking and subscribing, feel free to also do those things if you haven't already. It helps out the channel and I appreciate it. I wanted to explore a little bit of the actual Etsy process itself because I have never posted anything there before, and I was a little bit surprised by the amount of detail that you can go into for your items. So it starts out pretty simple. You have to title your object, right? When you create a listing, makes sense. Add some photos, and wow, I know I'm a beginner, but my photos were terrible. All of these were inspired or taken by, by my wife, who's a little bit more savvy when it comes to photography. Next is a description. So I try to draft up something kind of fun here, also giving enough context and detail to the potential customer. Pricing, the quantity that I have, I currently have 8 frames, so I can sell up to 8 before I need to replenish those. The category, which just helps with searchability as far as I know. And then a whole bunch of other things you can show, you know, how it was created, different materials, dimensions, of course, different attributes. Shipping, yep, that was a whole thing. I had to do a whole bunch of research. How was I planning to ship this out? We're gonna add some costs associated with that for boxes and, you know, bubble wrap to cushion the product so it doesn't break in transit. So all these things you have to kind of factor in. I decided to offer free shipping and kind of bake that into the cost. And my price point is set so that I should make roughly $10-ish if someone purchases one of these. So we'll see if these start to sell, and if not, maybe we'll reduce that price. The last thing I needed to do was publish the item, which incurs a 20-cent fee every time you publish a new listing. So one quick little disclaimer, if you are inclined to purchase one of these pieces of art, you think maybe it'll look good on your desk or on your wall somewhere in your office. The shipping materials that I purchased are arriving, I think, a week from the day that I will be posting this video, maybe a couple days before that. Regardless, if you decide that this is the coolest thing you've ever seen and you must have it immediately, there may just be a very slight delay in those first couple orders if they're within that time period. So I don't really anticipate much of an issue after we get the supplies. If that's the case, that's why. So appreciate your patience. And I think that just about does it for this one. Short and sweet update this time around. Again, I have been a little bit busy. I took another mini vacation as well to visit some friends and family. We're making these baby steps, but progress nonetheless. So really appreciate you sticking around to the end. And we'll see you next time. Maybe we'll even sell an item or two if we're lucky. Hoping to draft up maybe another piece of molecule art or something along those lines. Similar vein, but slightly different. Science art, we'll call it. Really looking forward to what we can accomplish here. All right, see you next time. Wow, my pictures are truly terrible.